At 2:14 p.m. on a quiet Tuesday afternoon, a delivery van stopped in front of a modest townhouse. The driver stepped out, scanned a small box, and placed it neatly on the welcome mat. A doorbell camera captured the routine moment. No urgency, no disturbance. The driver took a photo and left. The house remained still. No one answered the door. No movement followed. By evening, the package was gone. It seemed ordinary. Deliveries disappear from porches every day. But there was one detail no one realized at first. The woman who lived there had already been missing for nearly 36 hours. Her phone had gone silent the night before. Her car was still in the driveway. Her workplace had reported her absence. And yet, someone had been there to collect the package. The question wasn't just why it was delivered. It was who ordered it and who was there to receive it. Because whoever stood behind that door knew she wasn't coming back. Her name was Adiz Okafor, a 29-year-old logistics coordinator known for her structured life. She followed strict routines, early mornings, consistent work hours, quiet evenings at home. She frequently ordered small items online, nothing unusual. On Sunday night, everything seemed normal. Her phone connected to home Wi-Fi at 8:12 p.m. At 8:47 p.m., an order was placed through her account. Minutes later, her phone activity stopped. By Monday, she was reported missing. Initially, the package meant nothing. It had been ordered before her disappearance and scheduled for delivery. But investigators noticed something troubling. The order was placed after her last confirmed interaction, and the delivery happened after she was already missing. Records showed the order came from her account, but not from her phone. It was placed using a desktop connected to her home network. At the same time, her phone was active elsewhere in the house, streaming music. Two actions happening simultaneously. That suggested she wasn't alone. Wi-Fi logs confirmed a second unknown device connected to her network during that window, then disappeared shortly after. Someone had been inside her home. Attention turned to the delivery footage. The package sat untouched for hours until 5:36 p.m., when a figure briefly entered frame and picked it up. The person avoided the camera, revealing only partial details: long sleeves, gloves, and a low cap. No face. One small detail stood out. The package was lifted with the left hand, while Adiz was right-handed. Neighbors recalled seeing someone nearby earlier that day, possibly waiting. A car was spotted parked briefly down the street, engine running, then leaving soon after. Investigators reconstructed the timeline. On Sunday night, her last message was sent at 8:55 p.m. Meanwhile, the unknown device had connected at 8:41 p.m. and disconnected at 9:12 p.m., almost exactly when the order was placed. Computer activity revealed a search made at 8:46 p.m., same-day delivery tracking delays. It was not something she typically searched. The timing suggested planning. The package itself became more than just a delivery. It was a controlled event, placed deliberately after her disappearance began. When investigators opened the package, they found a prepaid mobile device, unused and unregistered. It wasn't a typical purchase for her. The purpose wasn't convenience. It was communication. A new, untraceable line. Payment for the order processed minutes after the unknown device disconnected, suggesting the person who placed it left before confirmation but expected it to go through. The final piece came when the prepaid phone was activated less than 2 hours after it was collected. Not at her home, but across town. The device made a single outgoing call to a number already under investigation. That number belonged to someone who claimed they hadn't seen her in weeks. Digital evidence placed that individual near her home the night she disappeared. Their device briefly connected to her Wi-Fi. The doorbell footage aligned with their build and behavior. The prepaid phone created a direct link. What seemed like an ordinary delivery became the key to everything. The order, the timing, the retrieval, and the activation formed a sequence that could not be ignored. The truth didn't come from a confession. It came from timestamps, network logs, and a package left at the door that should never have been opened. The house is quiet now. The camera still records every movement. But that single delivery changed everything. Because sometimes the smallest detail reveals the biggest truth. The package arrived on time, but the truth came later.